Yo guys, what is going on? Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I just wanted to make this video today to give kind of a prediction or something that I feel may be coming this week, and I think it could really help you guys in terms of making good coins. And I always want to keep you guys updated and prepared on this channel for just things that could go on or anything that I think could be coming. So let's just talk for a second. First of all, thank you for all the support. Appreciate everyone coming over here. If we could hit, let's go like 555 likes. If you guys could hit that like target, that'd be great. I don't do like targets. Now this video, guys, do this stuff at your own risk, right? I'm giving you guys advice. I'm not the guru. I don't know what's going on in 4 days. All right, I can't tell you exactly what's going to happen. All I can tell you is trends, market advice, and things I like as good investments or things that could be upcoming, and then my predictions on certain things. So obviously take this stuff at your own risk. But right now, what I'm about to tell you, I think is pretty low risk. Guys, today we received a new SBC, Ultimate Scream, right? And this Ultimate Scream SBC, we can actually go ahead and complete right now, but there's something I want to talk about regarding the SBC and what it means to what I think is going to happen this week, so stick around for that. Alright guys, so really quickly, I just wanted to get this done because I didn't do this already and I wanted to save this for the video tonight. Now this is not what we're talking about, this is just going to be in the background. It's the SBC for Scream Player. Now it was an 83 rated requirement and you needed just an 83 rated team. They did some league thing, but essentially it was I did it for free. I had everything in my club, but it won't cost you much. Now it's an untradeable player, so you can't list it up on the market, you can't sell it. What does that mean to me? It means that they're preparing everyone in foot to have a Scream player in their club to do for free, to do easy, and that's going to lead to a tradable SBC later in the week. And we've seen these all through last year with ones to watch, team of the week SBCs, stuff like that, where it's usually an 84 rating and 1 or 2 special cards. So we're going to open this pack really quick, and then I'm going to talk about best ways to prepare for that because I want you guys to be ready, and you can still invest right now and make tons. So let's see who we get in this pack. Obviously, we get the boards, French, center back, Sacco. It's a cool little walkout though, right? Cool little walkout, we'll take it. He's BPL, he's gonna get a sick upgrade. Can help us somewhere, I guess. Maybe, I have no idea, but we get Sacco in the pack. So let's talk about that though really quick. Where do you invest? So basically, yes, what I'm telling you guys is I think that this is hinting, and because there was a whole tweet that was put out by one of the developers, Yajir, he said, you know, this is something about like there's a lot more to come or something when he put out this tweet today about this SBC or something. I don't know what he said. Expect the unexpected. So whatever he says. So let's get into it. Like, what do I think is a good look? Now, some 84s are high right now, right? I'm assuming some 84s are high, but I think there are some 84s that aren't too high. Let's go. I want to check on concept players. Now, how to prepare for this? What do I think is going to be the requirements is probably what you guys are here for. I would say it's going to be an 84 team rating, and there's 3 options there that it could be, right? It's going to be an 84 team rating, no chemistry required in my opinion. 84 team rating, probably going to say 1 Scream card, right? So 84, it depends on how cheap they want to make it. So 84 team rating and 1 Scream card in the team, or they could do 84 Scream rating, 2 team of the week players, which would mean you need the discard informs that come in handy, and maybe you invest in some informs. Or they could do 84 team rating, 1 Scream card, 1 inform. So there's a bunch of ways you can prepare. I'd say the safest way you can prepare, guys, the safest thing you can do right now is, how do I go to concept, continue search for concept player? Perfect. The safest thing you guys can do right now, all right, that's going to take way too long, but the safest thing essentially is to go look at 84s. Get a cycle of 84s. I think the goalies right now are still at discard. I don't know if that's true. I was getting tweets though today saying the goalies are not too much. Look, so the goalies are still 2K. I think you can still get 84s all around the board at like 2, like guys, it's seriously, don't take this lightly. Like, I do think that there's going to be one this week. Now this is one of those things that, guys, they're not that inflated right now in terms of prices. Like, you can get 84s for not that many, like, they're not going to be too expensive, which is good because you don't want to be buying when a card is up in price a lot or any of that. You want to stay away from that. I never advise that. But it looks like Falcao is not that expensive. Looks like he's around like 3 or 4. If you guys can get these 84s for 2.5, they're gonna be worth it. I know that you can look at last year's trends, but when there's team of the week SBCs and there's any kind of SBCs for these events, like whether it's ones to watch or things like that, these cards that are necessary, like 84s, they 84s go all the way up to 7 or 8K, and if you buy them at 1, 2, or 3, My lord, it is such a good buy. I don't even remember the last time 84s were so cheap. They are so cheap right now because we have not had one of these requirements yet, and I think a lot of people are kind of thinking that maybe they're not going to come. But guys, trust me, this may be the first time we see this. I'm expecting a Team of the Week 10 SBC, and I'm expecting one for Halloween Scream. I definitely am. There's no way they're just going to do an untradeable, and they're not going to do some kind of crazy thing for the promo. The promo has been pretty lackluster in terms of SBCs so far. I'm expecting additional things to be added in, like these kind of SBCs. But I would say, guys, like, it's good to get field players who are maybe have good leagues, so it's good for links. Now the chemistry is probably going to be 30, so that's not going to matter too much. You could probably put goalies all around the field on the squad requirement, but do your investing. I would say that Halloween cards, the cheapest versions, are not bad shouts if you want to go in and maybe pick up a few. Like, they're not out of the question as bad buys. I don't know necessarily what see. The problem is I haven't been watching the Scream market too much, which is a problem. I have not been following it that much. I've been following other markets, but 83 Bender is not bad for 30K. You're taking a risk, obviously, guys, but you can always pick these cards up and then you can sell them in the hype. It's a thing where, like, today I sold some of my Scream cards. I'll show you right now. So he's around 20. If these guys go to 25, if the cheapest, I know Van Damme is cheap, so this card is cheap. Maybe you give that a look. I'm gonna just invest in 84s. I'm telling you guys right now, I'm gonna invest in 84s this week. I'm not going crazy with the Screams. The Screams is probably the riskier part. The discard informs is a great look. If you haven't picked up discard informs, do it. I highly suggest it. But look, I'll show you right now. So I think some people thought there was going to be a Team of the Week SBC today. So I picked up some of these last night during rewards for 25K at the Sakos, and I picked up the Forrester for 20. I flipped the Forrester for 30, and I flipped the Sakos for basically everything for almost 10K more because I sold them in the hype. They went up in the hype of the event, and that's huge. That's huge. They went up in the hype in the anticipation of the event, right? I sold them about 10 minutes before the release at 1 today, and the Screams were not actually required for the SBC, which means they tanked today. They went down a lot right away because people started panic selling, which was in the last video I talked about, which was panic selling. But guys, if you can pick up 83s, 84s, I highly suggest it. The 83s, if they're cheap, if there are still some 83s that are discard right now that were not needed for the one today or something, like, because the one today had weird leagues, that's not going to be in the Halloween SBC most likely, unless they do something completely new, which they've never done. Expect it to be 84 team rating, maybe a Scream card. I would say informs don't hurt, and the closer to 84 rating that your Scream or inform is, and the closer to discard price it is, which is 10K for most cards, the safer the investment. I would definitely look into them, guys. You really don't want to miss out on this investing opportunity. Like, this is the prime time to make coins, and it's one of those times where I think if you mass invest in 83s or 84s, listen, guys, you don't even have to have them on your transfer pile. What you can do, and this may help a lot of you, is pick up one of every 84 that's relatively cheap right now, get them on open bids, one of 83, if they're cheap, do it, and just put them in your club. Get one of each, so then you don't have a lot of transfer pile stuff going on, and you're not worried about having space in your transfer pile and getting rid of them. They just sit in your club, because at some point this year, these 83s and 84s will skyrocket because of some SBC. I'm telling you, every year. It happened about 15 to 20 times last year where they were needed for SBCs, and they went up to 7 or 8K. It's crazy how much they rise, and it's something you don't want to be left behind on, because it's one of the easier ways to make coins quick. It's the thing that I love about it, and that's why I always talk about it, is it's very low tax. You're not going to get taxed much on the trade. You're only going to get taxed like 500 coins, which is nothing. So it's going to be pure, crisp, clean coinage, and it's something you definitely want to do. If you guys enjoyed this video, obviously make sure you guys throw the like. If we could hit that like goal, that would be amazing, which I think we said it was, what did we say, 555, or did we say 1,000? I don't even remember. But yeah, throw a like, man. Throw a like if you guys are happy for this potential promo. I'm really happy. Like, I think it definitely could happen, and I love these. I never do them, but I make a lot of coins because I invest a ton into 83s, 84s whenever I feel this is coming. Do this at your own risk. Obviously, don't be tweeting at me like you're the worst if it doesn't happen. I do feel it's going to happen. They're not going to just make an untradeable one for nothing. It has to be worth something at some point, and I definitely see it in the near future of Foot. I think it's something you guys definitely don't want to miss out on, as I've said a million times, but I want to reiterate myself that you guys need to get involved with these 83s, 84s, because I love it. It's not like a Team of the Week inform that's going to go up and down. It is something that I think, I'm assuring you, you will make good coins on. So thank you guys for all watching tonight. I'm going to head out now. Peace out, boys.